Good morning, everybody. I'm Michael Jaïs, founder and CEO of Launchmetrics, and I'm really excited to welcome you today to our yearly big moment, our 2024 Performance Summit. Every year, we try hard to connect with industry leaders from all horizons in order to explore the future of brand performance in fashion, luxury, and beauty. Media, tech platforms, agencies, brands come together during this fantastic summit in order to help the industry building the brands of tomorrow. In this context, I'm really proud to introduce this whole day of interview, panels, inspiring discussion. And well, this year, for me, the topic of this introduction was quite easy to find. 2024 marks the beginning of a new era for brand marketing. One of the first reasons why brand marketing is back on the limelight is for sure the end of the reign of performance marketing. It's mostly due to its increasingly higher cost and also to the reinforcement of data privacy everywhere in the world. But beyond these cyclical reasons, there are more fundamental, structural reasons behind the rise of brand marketing. Brand marketing is instrumental in helping a brand standing out in a media market that is more and more saturated with new touch points and new social players every day. Only brand marketing can allow a brand to really deeply reshape their image and market position or capture entirely new tribes of consumers. As a summary, when brand marketing has proven its efficiency, real efficiency, in driving the point home for traditional, long-lasted, bulletproof strategies, brand marketing is critical when it comes to navigating into an uncertain future, a destination unknown, as Mark Kinsey refers to it for 2024. So that said, what are the real pillars of efficient brand marketing strategies for 2024? At Launchmetrics, we see it as a kind of two dimensions matrix where the X and the Y would be AI and culture. AI. I guess it has become such a buzzword that you're not surprised by the first axis of our matrix. But it is true that in brand marketing strategies, AI should be everywhere. From creation and ideation with AI-driven creativity tools, where probably we are just at the beginning of the wave, up to AI-driven shooting and motion pictures. At Launchmetrics, we are very excited with the opportunity offered by AI in terms of data and insight, of course. My personal feeling is that somehow we have been collectively a little bit too far. By we, I mean the industry, the tech player, the brand, in the focus we've been putting on quantitative analysis these last years. AI and the maturity of large language modelings are a fantastic opportunity to shift towards more qualitative analysis and insight and come back to the DNA of what makes a brand being inspirational and drive momentum. Let me explain why. In the last decade, one of the reasons why brands have been so heavily focused on reach, engagement, and quantitative metrics is, of course, the necessity to understand ROI and justified budget allocation. But it is also the lack of subtlety and sophistication of technology when it comes to really understand the reason why a brand is inspirational on a qualitative standpoint. To summarize it, it's easier to benchmark a number of followers than explain the reason why they are inspired by your brand, of course. But with generative AI and large language modelings, It is really a revolution that is happening. You don't need anymore to code in your tech concepts like quiet luxury, exclusivity, or bohem style. All these concepts that make our industry so specific are not only present in the model, but understood, digested, and segmenting depending on any cultural bias. This means that for the first time and at scale, we can really benchmark and score brands on how they are perceived by the consumers worldwide in terms of craftsmanship, exclusivity, or more negatively in terms of greenwashing. And not only through criteria that are defined by the brand in a kind of traditional top-down approach, but also through consumer-driven concepts clustered by AI in a fairly new bottom-up type of dimension. And for us at Launchmetrics, it's not only open a totally new perspective in terms of insight, but it comes back to the DNA of our mission, which is how can we help our customers and beyond them, the whole industry, understand what drives consumer inspiration and brand momentum. The second dimension of the brand marketing matrix for 2024 is maybe a little bit more unexpected, and it's about culture. I mean, one can say that culture has been always very connected with fashion, luxury, and beauty with our industry and its different facets, whether it's architecture, design, music, or paintings. But this year has seen the emergence of something that is really radically different. It all started actually in 2023. And we tried to really remember the first time it happened for us at Launchmetrics. And the first time was really the analysis we did on the impact of Festival de Cannes. And we saw our KPI, our indicator, MIV, that grew up by nearly 100% between 2022 and 2023. Then, in the same timeline, Kering made the decision to acquire CAA, the prestigious talent agency. And the peak of the season was the show for Louis Vuitton in Paris with the fantastic performance of Pharrell Williams, merging with talent, art, design, and music performance. Since then, from Saint Laurent Production to 22 Mountain Entertainment, the path from runway to red carpet has never been so busy. So at Launchmetrics, we strongly believe that brand entertainment is a critical dimension of brand marketing and that it will drive a vast majority of all the branding initiatives in the years to come. And again, we are very excited about it since we believe that after some years of wandering and kind of misguidance around collaborations with talents, which only talent was to publish about cats and dogs and babies, this move to brand entertainment and to culture is a comeback to a more sustainable way to inspire consumers and preserve the magic of brand through their cultural impact. Well, this is why we strongly believe that we enter into a new era. As brand performance connect to technology and culture, then it becomes as universal as these two dimensions. I sincerely hope that you will be as excited by this perspective as we are all at Launchmetrics, and I wish you a great performance summit.